Hey, it's Carey Bringle from the Peg Leg Porker, and I'm up here in my culinary loft that we partnered with Viking on. I've got my good friend Sean Martin with me, and today we're going to talk about the perfect 4th of July barbecue.
I'm excited about having a lot of people over. I need to get it right.
All right.
You are the man to help me get it right.
Well, let me tell you, appetizers.
Okay.
Well, I've got some fresh fruit here. You can buy it at the grocery store already cut up, or you can go buy the individual pieces of fruit that you want. Mix them all together. Always great summertime treat. It's light, it's good for you. We've got chips and dip. I like to use just more plain chips, not the flavored chips as much. And we do individuals for the kids. We don't want those kitty hands in our chip bowl. Next is our entrees.
Okay.
You know, when I think of 4th of July, I think of barbecue. In Tennessee, it's pork and chicken.
Okay.
And so that's what we've done here. I've got a whole pork butt. I'm gonna smoke that for about 14 to 16 hours. I've done some ribs here. What I'm gonna show you how to do is the chicken.
I think a lot of people are afraid of cooking chicken, smoking chicken, and that's why you get a lot of 4th of July barbecues where it's just hamburgers and hot dogs.
Absolutely, I'm gonna show you how to do it. You know, we smoke our chicken and we've always got a crispy skin, it's always moist. And so a lot of people ask me how we do that. If you want this really crisp skin, a little bit of baking powder, it will crisp up the skin of chicken. It reacts with the outside of the chicken. This is the key right here, garlic salt. Okay, when you put garlic salt on this chicken, it's gonna help dry out that skin. And so I've just got some store-bought garlic salt right here. I'm gonna coat that chicken skin liberally.
You're gonna dry out the skin, but we're not gonna dry out this chicken.
Absolutely. So the key to this moist chicken is that the skin gets crisp, it keeps all the juices in, it keeps the moisture in that chicken.
Gotcha.
And so I'm gonna put that garlic salt on there. You can let it sit for an hour or two in your refrigerator, even uncovered. And that way the skin dries out a little bit and it gets that moisture out of that outer layer of that chicken skin. I'm gonna put it on my smoker. I like to do it over indirect heat.
Okay.
And so I want that smoker to be around 275. And that's gonna be the perfect temperature for chicken.
Okay.
And that way my smoke's gonna roll through that grill. So like a Weber kettle, it's gonna roll over that chicken. And it's gonna take about an hour and a half to 2 hours to cook this chicken.
Okay.
One of the other things you want for a successful party, a good thermometer. A lot of people will say, oh, you know, if you use a thermometer, you're not a real pit master. Let me tell you, I've been cooking barbecue for 40 years. I use thermometers because it's the way you're gonna get it right every time. Barbecue is about time and temperature, and it's about patience. And so just be patient. Now, one of the other things you wanna do to keep this chicken moist and juicy is that you don't ever want to stick this thermometer in the breast of that chicken. That's the part that gets messed up the most. So what I want to do when this bird is on the smoker and I think that it's getting done, I want to temp it in the back of the thigh. And what I'm looking for is 160 degrees. If you want to finish it with barbecue sauce, if you want that sauce to crisp up a little bit, you want to wait until the end of the process. And so you can take a barbecue sauce like Peg Leg Porker sauce right here, and you're gonna brush it on this bird while it's at that 160, 165. Leave it in the grill for another 5 minutes. It's gonna burn if you leave it any longer than that.
Well, let me ask you, you talked about a Weber with charcoal. I know there's some friends of mine out there who use gas. Can you smoke a bird on gas?
Absolutely. So I've got a big, nice Viking gas grill out on my patio here at the apartment, and you can smoke in a gas grill, no problem. The other thing we're gonna talk about, sides. I want them kind of light. I want people to get enough of a base in their stomach if they're drinking. We've got the fresh fruit, but here's a slaw. This is a mayonnaise-based slaw. This is called elote, or a Mexican street corn. Potato salad. Always a home run. And this gives everybody a variety. You got good smoked meat, you got cold sides. We got the makings of a great party here. We got our disposables we're not gonna have to clean up. Let's talk about the bar.
We have to.
Absolutely. So, look at this. A Peg Leg Porker mini keg, a stainless growler. It's got a tap system with it with a little CO2 cartridge. Take this to your local brewery, they'll fill it up. You take it home, put it in your fridge or stick it in your ice bucket, and now you got fresh local beer on tap. It's perfect for any picnic.
Right there, plus this would make you the hit of the neighborhood.
The next thing I make, and I like to have, that's a great summer drink for guys and gals, sangria. It's great. It's refreshing for people who like wine.
An alternative to beer for those who don't want to drink beer.
Yeah, absolutely. But let's make a refreshing red, white, and blue drink for the 4th of July.
Show me how it's done.
I think this will be a hit. We got Blueberry Pickers, which is a local vodka. This is gonna go in first. So we got our blue on the bottom. 1.5 ounces to 2 ounces. Sonic ice. This is perfect for this. Blueberry vodka. Got our ice, we want to fill that up. You can crush your own ice if you want. Some lemonade here. It's gonna be our white. Gonna add that on there slowly. So you see we got the white right there. So we got the blue on the bottom. We got the white in the middle. Now, either grenadine or cherry juice. So this is cherry juice. And so we're just gonna top that off on the top. And now we got our red, white, and blue cocktail.
That is a good looking
Cheers.
cocktail.
All right, Sean. We got the makings of a great party. How you feeling about this?
I'm feeling great, but I see a cake back there and I'm wondering if you've got a good dessert idea.
I do. I got this angel food cake. You can make one yourself. They're real easy. I happen to buy this one from the store. Just pop it out, put it on a tray. This is whipped cream, and you can get Cool Whip, you can get Ready Whip, you can use whatever you like. I'm gonna fill in the center of this cake right here with that whipped cream.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do a little around the edge. I'm just gonna pipe it on there.
So we're just decorating a store-bought cake.
That's right. I've got some strawberries and blueberries, again, with the red, white, and blue theme. I have capped these strawberries, and I've cut them in half, and I'm gonna run them around the edge. Now I got my blueberries, and I can just, fill up the center. How easy is that cake?
That good-looking dessert took you about 30 seconds to prepare.
Look like a pro.
Totally.
If I wanted to pipe around the bottom, I could do that, add more fruit, whatever. But I mean, this is easy. It's so light and so refreshing. You can serve it with some ice cream or with some sherbet or sorbet. Keep it light. That's kind of thing. I mean, we got the heavy meats, you know, which everybody wants. They want those smoked meats. But the rest of the food, let's keep it light. Let's make it refreshing. And that way, we have a fun party. Nobody gets too full. Everybody can enjoy their drinks and let their kids run around and have a good time. Be the king of the grill, king of your backyard.
It looks like a ton of work, but it's just not, because you've done the preparation and you've got it set up.
It's not that hard to throw a great summer party. There's lots of great recipes out there. Last year I published this book, Barbecue for Dummies. It teaches you everything that you need to know. It tells you time and temperatures. It's just a quick reference guide. Pull it off the shelf. Look up what you need, put it back.
And the idea that you're okay with using a thermometer, I think, is the most significant thing I've heard today.
Absolutely. Chicken goes to 160. A pork butt goes to 192. Your ribs, you're gonna run your tongs up halfway on that rib, lift it up long ways. If it starts to sag towards the grill, then it's done. And so these are the tips and tricks that are easy. It's not that daunting to throw a great summer party.
Carey, thanks so much for having me today. This is fantastic. I look forward to it.
Let's dig into some of this chicken and we'll show you how moist and juicy it is. Oh yeah.
It's got crispy skin, but the inside is still moist.
Absolutely. Chicken cheers.
Chicken cheers.
Guys, if you want to learn any more, check out my website at www.peglegporker.com. You can follow us on social media at @peglegporker or at Carey Bringle. Y'all have a great 4th of July. If you got any more questions, come back and see us. We'll have more videos on how to throw more of your perfect parties.